Hello and welcome to Nelson Airport. Today I'm flying on NZ5082 up to Auckland on an Air New Zealand ATR72-600. The terminal at Nelson has recently been refurbished and looks great. On the left side of the terminal are check-in desks for Golden Bay Air, Origin Air, Sounds Air and Air New Zealand. Air New Zealand has self-check-in kiosks which are great to use. After checking in, I headed over to the departure lounge. Here you can find a bar, cafe, general store and a coffee shop. There is a large screen showing the arrivals and departures, and the whole terminal seems very spacious. I then headed up to the little viewing deck upstairs to do some plane spotting and watch my aircraft arrive. Boarding commenced around 25 minutes later. My aircraft today is a 6.4-year-old ATR72-600, registered Zulu Kilo, Mike Victor Mike. For those wondering, I'll be seated in 12D for today's flight.
Items should not be stored in the overhead lockers or underneath the seat in front of you. Smoking and vaping is of course not permitted anywhere on this aircraft, including the lavatory. And if an emergency occurs during takeoff or landing, adopt one of the recommended brace positions found on your safety card. Life jackets are located under your seat. The safety card shows how to fit and use your life jacket.
We took off to the north on runway 02 and got some great views of the Sounds as we passed by. I'll now go over the seat features on board this ATR72 aircraft. There is an adequately sized tray table which can move back and forth. Mine had some coffee stains on it. In the top seat back pocket you find a safety card, magazine and a sick bag. There is another pocket lower down and an annoying bar in the middle of the seat in front preventing any bags from being stowed there. The seat pitch is a nice 78 centimeters or 30.7 inches. In the overhead panel you can find an adjustable air vent, reading light and a crew call button. The window shade moves nice and smoothly. The seat leather is nice and unfortunately the headrest isn't adjustable, however there is quite a good amount of recline. Shortly after takeoff the crew came around offering water, tea or coffee as well as a chocolate chip cookie or fudge. I decided to get water and a cookie. I find this snack great for the length of this flight. Shortly before descent, the crew came around offering out Air New Zealand lollies. We then flew past Hamilton where my journey began earlier in the day. Let's sum up this flight with Air New Zealand. The seat had individual air vents, lots of seat back storage and a good recline. However, I found it to be quite dirty and the bar underneath the seat in front is annoying. I find a good score for the seat is 6.5 out of 10. The meal was great for a short flight and gets 7 out of 10. The service on board the aircraft was top notch. I found the crew very friendly and efficient, which earns a 9.5 out of 10. One of the flight attendants even subscribed to my channel after the flight, so thank you. Lastly, the in-flight entertainment was whatever you brought with you apart from the magazine. I recommend sitting on the right side of the aircraft as it has views of the land, whereas the left side only has views of the water. 3 out of 10 here. This averages out to a score of 6.5 out of 10, which feels quite harsh considering it was a really enjoyable flight. Thank you for watching and enjoy the landing into Auckland.
Welcome to Auckland, everyone. For safety, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And also be careful when opening the overhead lockers as items could fall out or may have moved large. It is not safe for transmitting functions on your electronic devices to be turned on. From all the team, we hope you enjoyed flying with Air New Zealand on the Star Alliance network. On behalf of the crew on this flight, we'd like to thank you all for flying with Aotearoa Air New Zealand on this Wakarerangi canoe in the sky. It's been an absolute pleasure flying with you. We look forward to seeing you again on your next journey. Until next time, mā te wā. Have a great evening, everyone. Ka kite anō kia katoa.
After disembarking, I raced into the terminal as my next flight had already started boarding. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you all next week for a new trip report.